Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And I just recently posted an update video for Unknown Worlds, but I'm also a part of another server named Call to Action. Ironically, this also has a state police agency, and I decided I was going to wait to make a promotional video for this server because it's still in its infancy and we're working on it still. In fact, all the cars I'm going to show you, the skins are going to be modified eventually as well. So, but I decided I have posted videos with less, and to make it fair, I was going to post a video on this as well. So, we're going to be going over the cars and fleet showcase for Call to Action. Call to Action is also a whitelisted server, and I will post the application and Discord in the description, just as I do with Unknown Worlds and stuff like that. So, Call to Action has state police just like everything else. And as you can tell, they have a decently sized fleet of cars here. So now, the first thing I want to note is that there is a slick top version of the car, and then there is the normal version of the car. Both do pretty much the same thing, but that means the pack looks a lot bigger than it actually is. So keep that in mind. So I think we're going to start over here, and I put them in order. This is the sedans and the truck. Then you have SUVs and the SWAT truck here. So we'll start with the sedans and give you a good old look. So like I said, this is a default livery on this pack. So it's nothing really special, but I do like it. San Andreas State Police, State Troopers. I love it being Be a Trooper, .org, and little bumper stickers here. Let's also put on Keep Clean. That way we show these off real nice. But this is the 2008 Dodge Charger. This is a vehicle that Proby troopers are allowed to drive and stuff like that. It's the older Charger. Simple light package, simple stuff like that. All vehicles do have extras, but there's a lot less variety here. Like the extras that I don't have turned on, one is the cruise lights on the vehicle, the other is the spotlight that goes down. So basically there's cruise lights on every single slick top version of the car, and then there's a standard thing. The light package is a bit slower and simplistic, but I still love these cars, and I love these car packs. I love this livery. We are going to be changing, not the livery itself, but the color scheme. Instead of blue, it's going to be black, so a black and white car, and then the striping and exterior lines around the text are going to be gold to match our uniforms, which are standard black, gray, and white. So this is the 2009 Dodge Charger. And then here's the interior look. You got a beanbag shotgun, you got a rifle here, a computer set up, stuff like that. Pretty fancy car, to say the least. And then we're gonna immediately go over to the slick top version of this vehicle, which again is a separate vehicle but still pretty cool. And this is slick top here. Lights are pretty fancy. The car's pretty nice. Just for reference, we'll pop the hood. Got an engine down there, and unlike the other pack, there isn't anything in the trunk for any of these cars, so I'm not going to really go through each trunk. But I do like this is a default skin on the car, but it does have a decent amount of detail and it's still pretty nice. So yeah, And this is red and blue as well. There is an all blue version, but we chose the red and blue, which is fine. Either way it works. So there's the 2009. Now we're on to 2012, 2014 Dodge Charger. The reason I say multiple years with these cars is because, again, in 2012 they started this body style and just kept going till 2014. Then 2015 is where the newer style came out. Then eventually it is what it is today with 2019 and 2018 versions of the Charger. But this is the 2014, 2012 version of the Charger, which is still pretty cool. Like I said, the extras are the same, cruise lights, stuff like that. I'm not going to go over every single one because we have so many cars to get to. But I will show you off that. Oh, almost forgot. I did do it with the last one. Here's the interior here, which same idea, but pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, and then we got the slick top here, which we're going to show off here. It's a slick top version of the 2014 Charger here. And by the way, on the rank structure, since there's so many vehicles, it is very lenient compared to most, with a Proby Trooper allowed to drive 3 cars and a standard trooper allowed to drive 6. So it is very nice. Alright, now on to the 2018, 2019 Charger, the newest Charger here. Fully marked version here. Extras are the same, stuff like that, but this is the 2019 version. I have custom wheels on mine, but the default wheels are not bad either. So there you go. And then slick top version of this one. Pretty cool. And like I said, the blue will be changed to black. There'll be a gold trim with the stripes going down the side, and around the lettering as well will be gold, so it will look pretty fancy. So there's that. Next is the 2011 Crown Victoria, which is still a really nice car. This again is also available for Probies. I believe Proby Troopers are given one SUV, the 2009 Charger, the Crown Victoria, and the 2013 Explorer right over there that will be within a minute. So all 3 cars are accessible to Probies. And I kind of keep doing that down the line where you get an SUV, you get 2 sedans, you get an SUV, you get 2 sedans, or etc. So it's all in segments of 3. Here's a slick top version of the Victoria. Just so you know as well, you can you can make you take that part of the push bar off, which is a wraparound. Take the push bar off completely, and there you go. Just you're also aware, the other thing that the developer in this server is going to work on is make it where all of these slick top versions of vehicles will have an unmarked delivery. Right now, not all of them do, but I'll go over that in a minute. So next is the Ford Taurus. We'll start off with the slick top here. This is the Ford Taurus, I believe 2014. Like again, basic lighting, but it's still pretty snazzy and a bit more realistic. There are police departments that don't overdo it with lighting, so I still do like it. So there's the slick top Taurus. Let's go get the marked Taurus out. And the Taurus here is the only vehicle in the pack, including the marked version, which is weird, that has an unmarked livery. So At the current moment, if you are a detective, you're going to be running that slick top Taurus over there with an unmarked livery. But like I said, the developer is going to get unmarked liveries on every car in the fleet. So next is we're going to the F-150, 2018 F-150. Now, originally I had this as a standard patrol vehicle, but I don't think I'll be able to get into it. Let me move this over. But I decided against it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the vehicle is extremely slow. It is. It's extremely slow, and make it a bit earlier. It's extremely slow, and for that reason, I'm not going to really have it as a patrol vehicle, but I'm going to give it to Game Warden. So Game Warden is going to have access to this truck. The F-150 is going to be Game Warden's. It's going to be Game Warden and Port Authority, but Game Warden is going to have the F-150. Marked version is going to obviously be for troopers and below, and the slick top version is going to be for supervisors, such as a sergeant and above. So that is going to be done in that process. Process. My apologies. So then here is the slick top version of this truck. The truck is nice. It really isn't fast and would not be a very capable patrol car without a designated purpose like commercial vehicle enforcement. But I think I'm going to give it to Game Warden because this is the only truck they got. And I have a similar. Oops, didn't mean to hit the Taurus there, but basically just want to cover that. Alright, now on to the SUVs. That was all the sedans and the pickup truck, which again, so the pickup truck's going to be for that. Oh, almost forgot. So the pickup truck's going to be for Game Warden. The unmarked livery on the Taurus over there, which I don't think I'll be able to get into the Taurus. Here. Nope. Not going to happen. I'll just pull it up right here. So the unmarked livery on this, now this is as it currently stands, is going to be for detectives. And detectives are under the San Andreas Bureau of Investigations, with them being able to drive unmarked vehicles such as this. So that is their patrol vehicle would be that Taurus. Obviously, you take off the push bar and stuff like that, but at the current moment, the detective vehicle is going to be that Taurus, and then Game Warden's going to get the slick top and marked F-150, and then obviously the normal slick top vehicles are going to be command vehicles. Alright, so one thing I did forget was, I'll just show you on this one, but both, not the 2009, but the 2014 and the 2018 have slick, I really need to choose my words better, ghosted liveries. So, if you look at that, it's red, but it's the state police, same exact livery and stuff like that. It's only on these two Chargers here, which are perfectly fine, but basically you change it to whatever color you want. Currently, those are going to be for special divisions such as Pacific Traffic Units and Gang Unit are going to be using the ghosted liveries and ghosted cruisers. So, like I said, it's also on. Oop, that's the newer Charger. Get the older one on these Chargers as well, which see, ghosted livery, which is pretty fancy. You can change the color on it, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like it a lot. So there's that as well. So those are the two chargers that will be for gang unit and special operations, like special traffic divisions. So now onto the SUVs. We're going to start with the 2013 Explorer. Like I said, would be accessible to a Proby Trooper. And this is the older Explorer. Real nice body style, stuff like that. Skin's the same, but this is the older. All the extras are the same, including cruise lights, stuff like that. Interior look is identical as all the other ones have been. You got your radar, spotlight, stuff like that. That's pretty much the interior look of all the cars. So, the one thing about the SUVs that is pretty cool is the trunks. Plural. Trunks do have items in it. The sedans don't, but the trunks of the SUVs do. So that's pretty cool. You got first aid kit, cones, stop sticks, fire hydrant, barriers, stuff like that. Pretty cool. So that is cool to know. So now on to the slick top version of this SUV. Still simplistic lights, similar design. Pretty nice, very nice. Alright, now on to the 2016 Explorer, which is the end of the Explorers here, but still, again, pretty nice. Same exact lighting setup as all the others. Same interior space. And they do have barred windows on all of the cars, which is pretty cool too. I really do like that. Here is the Slick Top 2016 Explorer. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty cool. Back into that. Alright. Move this over. Stop. Okay. Next is the older Tahoe. We have 3 Tahoes here. This is the 2014 Tahoe. Same light setup. Same trunk. Same everything, but it's the older version of the Tahoe, so it's still pretty nice. And like I said, I alternate with the SUVs, so you will have access to a SUV regardless of what your rank is. So if you like SUVs more than sedans, do it. If you like sedans more, if you like the faster sedans, you have access to a Charger regardless of the rank too. So there's that as well. So this is the 2019, 2018. Tahoe. I think oops, didn't mean to get out. I think I forgot the slick top version of the 2014, so let me do that as well. Also, just so you know, the wheels are custom on my end, so they are not the ones that came with the car. But here's the slick top 2014. Again, all the lighting is the same. This is the Slick Top 2018. We're almost on our final stretch here, so. Slick Top 2018. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And like I said, they are different on the roster. So, the one thing that people need to understand, since it's a separate model, I have it set up differently on the roster. So, by the rank of Sergeant, you will be able to drive all of these vehicles, all of the marked vehicles with the light bar. You will not be able to drive every single version that is Slick Top. That is ranked differently, and I want to make that abundantly clear. So there's that. Okay, next is the 2021 Tahoe, which is really nice. This is one of the favorites of the pack. I enjoy this car the most. It honestly is really nice. Besides the wheels being custom of my own, it's a really nice Tahoe, and I honestly love this Tahoe. And I just realized we've only had a few patrols on this server so far, and I just realized I have not patrolled in this Tahoe yet. But I do love the brand new 2021 Tahoe here. We're gonna pick up on this side and drive the Slick Top here. There's a Slick Top version. Same setup as the rest of it, but like the push bars and everything is pretty intimidating on this. The wrench in the front is cool. It honestly is just a cool looking machine. Okay. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of our list here. Next is the off-road Tahoe, which is, I believe, the 2019 variant of the Tahoe. Basically, same extras, same design as the 2018 right over there. The only difference is it doesn't have it has a lifted front end and more of a not a combat, but a similar to what Border Patrol uses with a front bumper lifted up more so they can have a bit more clearance on the front. So this Tahoe itself is going to be canine. So when we redo the liveries to the black and white, it's going to be a canine livery. Probably will say like caution police dog right above the word police there in that white area and stuff like that. So this is our current canine cruiser. Also, just so you know, for the department's call signs, it's Adam and then a 2-digit number. I'm 01 for director. The 2 in front of it is the subdivision. So K9 is going to be 2. Game Warden is going to be 3. Game Unit might be 4. I haven't figured out all of that yet, but so that is what's going to happen. So before I get into the SWAT vehicle, just so you know, with Game Warden, it's going to have the same livery, but like say right where it says loyalty, honor, and courage here, it'll probably just say the word Game Warden on the back here. So that's probably what's going to happen with this livery, and then K9 is going to get a livery on that. So Game Warden's going to have access to the truck, K9 is going to have access to the off-road SUV here. The other subdivisions such as Game Unit and Special Traffic Divisions will have access to the ghosted liveries on both the marked and slick topped versions, because there are fully marked cars that go ghosted. I have seen that before. And then the unmarked livery is going to be for the Investigations Bureau, the State Investigations Bureau. So that's going to be there. Now onto our final vehicle that ironically is not part of the back and looks fucking ginormous compared to all the other cars. is the Mrap. This is the Swat Mrap that our SWAT team is going to be using, and as you can tell, it is ginormous. It is going to be stationed here at the headquarters, or at Mission Row, or I believe those are the two spots where it's going to be able to be stationed. That's it. This is a ginormous SWAT vehicle that you really don't want to mess with. And then it has a bunch of extras like a machine gun. Oh, it has a light bar, scene lights, rear scene lights, more scene lights, antennas. So basically all around a huge truck. Let's do... So there's a staircase to get crew into the back of the vehicle here. And you got rifles, crime scene tape, all types of stuff back here. I end up on the roof if I'm not careful. Then you got your little perch here, and you can go into that. And you got the upper area here. So this is the SWAT team's main vehicle. Basically the equivalent of their Bearcat, just much bigger and more intimidating. So it's an absolute huge vehicle with a lot of detail and can fit a lot of people, including a gunner, in the vehicle itself. So let's get the interior look. The lights are kind of blinding, but beyond that, still is a really nice, huge vehicle here. So yep, this is the San Andreas SWAT team vehicle for the San Andreas State Police. And this is the fleet, all of the vehicles for the San Andreas State Police. So yeah, call to actions description is going to have a, basically it will have the, it will have all of this and more, explaining how you can apply for this server as well if you're interested. Both servers have their ups and downs, and both servers are looking for people. So if you're interested in positions here, I would say if you're interested in just playing once in a while and you're not going to be on that often, I would go more for Unknown Worlds, where they have a patrol at least once a week. If you're interested in playing a decent amount and even interested in a higher position in state police, fire, state police or fire, I would suggest going to Call to Action, because they are looking for people in command staff ranks for fire department, police, etc. So I hope this was enjoyable, and thank you very much for watching, and see you guys